So Jerome Powell spoke today. He said that the Feds will continue to cut interest rates towards a more neutral stance, but he stressed that the future path of rates is on a preset course and monetary policy will be meeting by meeting. What he always says, I think it's kind of obvious and what we expected. He said he's looking forward. If the economy evolves broadly as expected, policy will move over time towards a more neutral stance, basically saying that they're going to continue cutting interest rates as inflation numbers come down. So not really anything that we didn't expect or different from what he usually says. And when we look at the overall markets, it's kind of flat overall. We're not seeing much of movement until the end of the day. So I just want to go over the overall big picture of equities, show you guys kind of what I am seeing and what we need to be paying attention to. So let's hop on the charts. Alrighty guys, so first on our list is NASDAQ, and we can see this $20,200 level. This is the key area that we are kind of always, that we've been watching for this week. So this $20,200 level, this is that supply level that turned to demand zone that caused us to have this nice big move. We've been holding this level nicely, but we can see from this price action, this nasty price action right here, that buyers and sellers kind of are in an indecisive area, but we can see this nice wicks right here. When those sellers started to push us down, buyers started to push us right back up, and this last candle to end the day is this nice big green juicy green candle, which tells us that buyers are still there and they are not ready to give up this zone. So kind of what I'm looking forward to for this week is, hey, are buyers able to hold this level going into trading tomorrow and push us back up and break this $20,500 level? Or will sellers take over and push us down and have us test this next demand area down here at 19,880 already? And then when we look at the Qs, we kind of see a similar story, but this price level is 486. So we can see that sellers tried to break us down from this level, but those buyers were sitting there. These nice wicks tell us those buyers are there and they pushed us right back above this demand zone. And then when we look at ES and the S&P 500, the charts are basically the same. If we go to SPY, we've seen that nice push at the end of the day, but pay attention to this level, this 474, 475 level. This is our supply level. A break above this level and we're going to all-time highs and above, but we can see all we did was push right into that supply level, and now we see that red wick, that red candle that's bringing us right back to this 564 demand zone. So a nice level that we pushed into at the end of the day right here. Another ETF that I'm watching closely is SMH, which is our semiconductor stocks. And we can see that SMH has come to this 254 level. And since then, it's been selling off. This is our 4-hour supply level. We've been kind of selling off. We see a little bit of negative news on NVIDIA as China says it does not want companies using NVIDIA. So since it came out and said, you know, we want to use our own companies, we've seen a little bit of selling off from NVIDIA and other semiconductor stocks. Speaking of semiconductors, I'm keeping an eye on SMCI. So we spoke about SMCI in yesterday's video. If you watched that video, you must have made money today because we spoke about this 433 level from supply level turned into, or a demand zone that turned into a supply level. And I said, pay attention to this level. If we come to this level, we can reject this level, and that is exactly what happened. We came to this level, those sellers came in and pushed us right back down, but that is not the reason why I'm saying pay attention to SMCI, but the reason is because they have their 10-to-1 split in after hours today. So we see this $417 price level, but when we wake up tomorrow, SMCI should be around $40 as the price will be 1/10 of the price that it is now. It's going to bring a lot of volatility and a lot of volume to the stock, but as we remember from NVIDIA sold off after its split, so we can't expect this thing just to skyrocket because the price is cheaper. Next thing that I want to go over is on Bitcoin, because I've been speaking about Bitcoin and I've been trading Bitcoin's ETF to the upside. And as we see, Bitcoin kind of sold off a little bit in the past few hours and past couple days. We see a 4% downside to Bitcoin after it attempted to have this breakout. So right now it looks like it's a fake out, or maybe those buyers just couldn't control that higher level, but I'm not sure. I don't know if it's a fake out, or if it's just some selling off. I would see this more of a dip buying opportunity, because going into October, this is the best month for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has an 80% win rate in October, and it usually gains about 20%. So I think it's 18 to 20% on average in October. So I'm not really fearful of this downside move on Bitcoin. If anything, I want to be adding to my position. If we start testing 62,000 and 60,000, I can see that move higher up to maybe 70,000 and maybe even all-time highs. So that is all for this video, guys. Just giving you guys a quick update on what is going on with the overall markets. We have a lot of major reports coming out this week that you guys should be paying attention to. I'll go over those maybe really quickly. So we can see right here, tomorrow is Tuesday. We have our JOLT job openings at 10 a.m. And then on Wednesday, we have non-farm employment. On Thursday, we have our unemployment numbers. And then on Friday, we have our unemployment rate. So it's a super busy week, and this is one of those weeks where if you don't want to be part of that volatility and you just want to sit back, I would recommend for you to just sit back and wait until the storm settles, and then wait until we have a little bit more of a clear direction in the markets. Alright guys, so that is all for this video. If you guys have any questions, I'm gonna leave my Instagram in the link in the description below, so just hit me, send me a DM, and guys, yeah, that's all for this video. Peace.